Hi everyone, Comic Review here, and this time we're reviewing on The Amazing Spider-Man 2 game review. Now, as you know, I don't like The Amazing Spider-Man 2 that much. I mean the film, of course, because the problem with the film, it rushed things too fast and added in too many villains. Now, the premise of Amazing Spider-Man 2 follows a much different continuity than the second film. We know that the first game of this follows a kind of filler in a way, but so on. The premise of the game is that you're Peter Parker having to deal with the facts of Uncle Ben's killer, who ends up being killed by the Carnage Killer. Now, at the same time, you having to deal with a lot of tons of villains and having to take pictures for John Jameson, voiced by the same guy who played in the original Spider-Man films and games. Now, John Jameson doesn't appear in this. It's unknown if he would have had the Amazing Spider-Man films kept going. Now, also with the game itself, you have tasks to do like saving people from burning buildings. You also have to rescue people from being carjacked, and also rescue people from, and also stop gang wars and stuff. Now, if you don't show up to these locations on time, you end up going from a hero level to a menace level. Now, it's kind of a bit annoying at points, mainly because if you don't shadow in time, you end up losing your hero stats. This is really annoying because sometimes there is a lot more to do, and you want to get on to the next story level. Now, also with it as well, if you're on the menace level, then the private task force Norman Osborn and Wilson Fisk has will shoot at you at sight, try and bomb you, and so on. This is really of a bad idea for a game. Now, also with it, you can also go to the comic book store where Stan Lee is and see Spider-Man comics, also play arcade games which aren't based on old Spider-Man games, and also see collectible figures. Now, when you look at the Stan Lee store, all the comics seem to be based on Spider-Man. This seems like Stan Lee has some sort of Spider-Man fetish. Plus, you can also go to Aunt May's house, and you pretty much see other costumes, like the original from the 2012 Spider-Man film. You can also get the black suit, Scarlet Spider, Miles Morales suit, and so on. Now, Gwen Stacy isn't in this game, obviously because not to spoil the whole death in the series, and obviously replace her with Black Cat. It seems like the game company use her a lot in this. You know that Activision seem to use her a lot in the game. I don't know why they just changed the continuity. Now, even the creators of the game admit themselves that this game takes place in a different continuity than the main Marvel game. Now, what's also interesting as well with Amazing Spider-Man 2, the game, is pretty much how the villains just show up out of the woodwork. Like Shocker, where you have to defeat him on the first level, and also Batman Oscorp, Kraven the Hunter, and also Electro and Green Goblin. The game seems really outplayed with its continuity. Now, also with the game itself, you have other tasks. You can even get pictures, like find out dwarf stuff, get audio tapes, mentionings of Hammerhead, Mr. Negative, which will later play a key role in the mainly Amazing Spider-Man 2 AB game on the iPad. Now, what's also annoying about the game as well, the graphics look almost like it was done by 2007. Nothing really seems to be improved by this. So, plus, it seems really out of place that they put Carnage as a fault of Oscorp. You notice it, everything seems to be a problem with Oscorp. Seriously. So, what do I think? Amazing Spider-Man 2 deserves a thumbs in the middle. It's an okay game, could do with some bit more improvements had things been different, so yeah. In other words, it's an okay game, but I got this for 11 quid, even though it's 14. A close friend of mine from a game store let me have it for 11 quid, so yeah. Comic Review here. signing out.